Hey folks, and welcome back to Seraphim De Ange's journey along the road to the Ring City. So today I have plans. Oh boy, do I have plans today. First major plan we're going to do is we're going to beat the crystal stage because seriously, screw that guy. Crystal Stage is a grade A pain in my ass, and I really don't want to deal with him. So we're just going to get him out of the way. Fuck it. Just done and dusted. Last episode we finished up with the Forlorn Knights. I also got the Forlorn set. Now I'm wondering, how will this look? Can I? No, we are fat rolling. We are fat rolling, and that will not do. Oh, hang on. That's not what I was using. It was this. And we're going to be kind of screwed for a while until we get the Havel's ring for what we can wear. By the way, what if I told you that the Hollow Slayer Greatsword? That's not going to be our main weapon. That's actually not going to be our main Greatsword. Because it's not. It's actually only going to be used for as far as Irithyll. And actually, probably not even that, because there is actually a much better greatsword if you're going to do a faith build, which we are. Oh yeah, that works. So, yes, we are going to be getting that sword in Cathedral? Is it called a Cathedral? I can't remember. It's an area after this. Anyway.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. You'd better not. And should never be. You have your own methods. Sorcery need not be one of them. Don't let it bother you. Be on your way then. You're unkindled. Shouldn't you get back to your duty?
He is a prick. By the way, the reason he said that, my intelligence is under. I think it's 10 is the crucial point to actually get him to follow you. Now we can actually come back and do his shit later in the game when we have a few levels to spare. Right now, we actually don't. We have other things to be doing, very important things. It's a world to be saved. Not quite sure who from yet, but it needs to be saved. And yeah, the reason I am not the reason I'm not upgrading this beyond +1 is literally we're not going to be using it for that long. We're just not. We're going to use it for Volnir. We're going to use it for the Deacons of the Deep. Crystal gem. Oh, you prick. Oi, my turn. And heal. Yeah, that works. Well, it's not like I had planned to go directly to the Deacons. Actually, I had, but it's obviously not happening now. Trying to remember how I get down there. Straight drop, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Ring of Sacrifice. Which is fine, really. In New Game, I don't actually think you should ever have to use that in New Game because it's... You're not ever really going to lose that many souls. But it's worth stockpiling them if you're planning to go into New Game Plus. I really love how this shield looks. I also really, really love the lore. A metal shield fashioned in the form of a falcon with wings outstretched. The golden falcon was the emblem of an ancient band of sellswords. Even to this day, many mercenaries who look upon it as a token of good fortune. So it's one of the most direct callbacks to Dark Souls 2 and the Falconers. I really like it. I'd never use it because actually as a shield it's a piece of shit, but you know, I do like it. I'm gonna have to kill all that crap again, but whatever. So yeah, we're actually going, because this is going to be a faith build, I do have a plan for this. And part of the plan for this was also being to show, okay, well, this is our way of working your way through the game using weapons intelligently. Oh, you fucker and your fucking Farron darts. Frackin' hate those poxy Farron darts. They're such an annoying spell. Ooh, another crystal gem. Really useful if you're going with an int build rather than what I'm doing. But, yeah. It's all good in the hood. Yeah. Actually, how close am I to a level? I am so close to a level. It's actually worth getting that level. It actually is. Yep. Completely worth it. Okay, it's going to take a little bit out of our way, but really, so what? Totally and utterly worth it. And travel. So yeah, as I was saying, part of the point of this playthrough is to show how you can use weapons intelligently through the game, thereby making your transit through New Game at least a lot easier. I honestly feel that New Game Plus is easier than New Game because you're already so high leveled. You have gear that's been leveled up. You're used to your character.
Welcome home, speak. Very
So
well.
I actually,
Then touch taken.
I honestly think it's worthwhile. Yeah, it's probably time to start pouring into face, to be honest. But we'll go with vigor for now.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yep. And I also wanted to show to a degree how you can pick and choose where you upgrade and how much. And by doing so, kind of ease your way through the game. I mean, it's Dark Souls. It's always going to be unforgiving. But there's no reason it shouldn't. There's no reason it should be, like, stupidly unforgiving. Unless you actually want it to be stupidly unforgiving, in which case, you know, fair play to you. Oh, you frackin' hate those guys. Ah! Also, for the record, this is probably the wrong weapon for this particular fight that's coming up, which is another thing I want to show. I mean, this is a Hollow Slayer weapon. It's not meant for dealing with... Did you drop something? Nah, of course not. Scumbag. And we're done. Oh! Yeah, we're almost done. Now, I wanna pop an ember. We'll just see who's skulking around the place. Anyone skulking around the place? Really? No one? Well, I do know Morn is available as a summons. He's in here somewhere. There he is. I hate that guy, but he is actually something of a beast. Another thing I want to do is I do want to get a particular shield, and as soon as we have that particular shield, we are going to go looking for a blessed gem. I intend to actually use the blessed gems as a form of passive health regeneration. So, shield. Oh, you bastard. And heal. Really don't like that guy. But he's a pretty good summons overall. He's not like super OP or anything. He's just a perfectly serviceable summons, basically. Wrong one. Come on. And heal. This fight, it's really just find the purple one. If you have a summons, try and leave the use him. And that's it. Yeah, try and leave the ones that have the fake sages to your summons. This guy is a prick. I wish I could fucking kill him. Going to at some stage. It's all about get in there, right up here, do as much damage as you possibly can, as quickly as you can. Then the second time he appears, it will be him every time. Get in, do as much damage as you can, as quickly as you can. After that, look for the purple one, kill any of the blue channelers that appear between you and him. Try and use him and anything in the environment as cover. For example, if he comes back here, you're fucking golden, because there's only one over here that's really going to be able to target you. So you just get in, hammer him under. It's a pretty okay fight. It's actually a fight I'm quite fond of. And we are not going to go back and level just yet. We're going to keep going. Now, I prefer to do the Cathedral Deep. That's the name of it. I prefer to do the Cathedral before I go on to do Farron. Other people everybody has their own preferred way, preferred route through this area. This just happens to be mine. Because, I mean, you have a branching path at this point, and it actually creates a loop, so you do one or the other. Gonna let this fucker come back up here, and then we are going to stomp on him rather heavily. And run. Run, run, run. And repeat. If we have time. And that's him. Rubbish. Yay. I always wanted some rubbish. What about you? Okay. Now this one here, she fucks me up so freaking often. But not this time. Not this time. Herald stuff. Do I want to change over some of what I'm wearing? Let's see. This is lighter, which is good, and it's actually considerably better. How does it fit in with my gear? Not bad. I think we will stick with this. Again, this is not what I'm planning on ending up with, and something I should have pointed out yesterday, and I probably didn't. Well, it's yesterday when I'm recording this, but it's actually going to be next week because I have something else that has to go up this Sunday. But anyway, I am actually endeavoring to create a... How do they look? They look good. And we're fat rolling. Oh boy, how much heavier are they? Wow, they are a lot heavier. Whew. Okay. That's fine. I'm trying to create, in some ways, an AD&D Paladin. It's kind of what I'm trying to create here. But I'm also trying to, like I said, bring in a certain amount of realism in the weapons used and what have you. And I made a mistake yesterday when I said that halberds and that kind of weapon was more a footman's weapon. Here's the thing. Knights would have used pretty much whatever they felt like using, whatever they were comfortable using. But there were certain weapons that were meant to be used only by knights. And they were knightly weapons, and you could get into trouble for bearing the weapon of a knight if you weren't a knight. So there was that, which is pretty much what I actually should have been saying. Oh, I want my shield. Oh! Forgot how hard this guy hits. Oh, and the riposte. Woo! My turn. Whew. He is a tough fight, a seriously tough fight, but a fun one. Definitely a fun one. Paladin's Ashes. And, yeah. What's a Paladin? So, I kind of view these guys as us finding out what happened to the heroes from the first Souls game. That's kind of how I view these. Now, whether that's what they actually are or not is another question. But, you know, come on. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I get up there. There is a way up there. Is it this way? It is this way. Okay. Again, trying to show people, not cheesy, but a way of eliminating a certain amount of unnecessary difficulty from yourself. Crest shield. That may be the shield I was thinking of. Crest shield. It is heavier, but as you can see, it is considerably better in just about everything, including dark. It scales with strength. I'm pretty sure that was the one. Yeah, that's the one. And we can still fast roll. Oh yeah. Where are you, you bastard? Yeah, bastard! Die! Ooh. By the way, this fucker hits like a freight train. But he doesn't hit hard enough. Spider shield. Now there is one area back here. We will very quickly explore it. There isn't a lot here. It's just a couple of drops as far as I remember. There may be a couple of hollows, but I can't quite remember. It's not a lot anyway. So, you know, it's not a big deal. But yeah. Seriously. How freaking beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Anyway, onward. We have things to do and things to slay. Actually, mostly what we need to do is get what we are actually going to be using outside of 2 boss fights, because this weapon is actually mostly for boss fights. Okay, now, most people will charge in here. Don't do that. Just go this way. Use cover. Cover is important. Let the dog come to you. Die! Motherfucker! Okay, there is another dog up here somewhere. Run through. Now, there is a guy that's going to show up in a second. By the way, dogs kind of go flying. This guy, he is what I think of as a boomer. You're about to see why. Yeah. Nothing like an asshole, huh? This well going to be important in a little while. This is the next step in the Siegward questline. Estus Shard, we need to go and light a bonfire, and then we are going to go and get what is actually going to be our primary sword. Because as much as I do love the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, I mean, it is a freaking beastly weapon. We're not going to talk to him yet, by the way, either, because that is the route to the first DLC, in case you haven't already seen it. Okay, I'm going to rest. Recharge, replenish. Now. Now the fun starts. Gonna run through. Hello. You're dead. And you're dead. This is one of the reasons I love the Greatsword. That attack is just beastly. It does so much freaking damage. Okay, so we're going to run through here. We have to be careful, at least to some degree. It's not this turn, it's the next turn, I believe. And those of you who have played this game before know exactly what weapon I'm getting. Store a Greatsword. Store a Greatsword is heavy for a Greatsword. But it has a magnificent advantage over actually a lot of other Greatswords, which is if you infuse it, it gets an S rating in the infusion. And we're going to infuse it with lightning, because lightning scales with faith. So we'll have a quick look at it. Hang on, actually, I want to hear where it's... There we go. Now, it's really steep on strength. We are going to have to bump our strength up by 2 more levels to use it at all. It levels with standard Titanite, which is fantastic. It's really fucking heavy. It is so heavy. But you infuse it, and you get an S, the highest scaling you can get with this. And it is awesome. This greatsword, bestowed upon elite knights, is a relic of the ruled land of Astora. Designed for a focus on sharp attack and thrust attacks, this sword is hard and sharp, but not unusually heavy. And actually, the thing about it, it isn't. When you look at this, it's 8.5 versus 8. Anyway, we have things to do. We need to go home. And this is going to be it for this recording session. I'm recording this with a splitting headache. I feel like crap, but I wanted to get a little bit done today. And yeah, I discovered I have an extra week that I didn't realize I had before the launch of the new DLC. So, yeah, good times. Good times. Hello.
Welcome home, I shall speak. Very well, then taken up.
I am going to need strength. 1, 2. That's everything we've got. Ay, ay, ay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, we need to go and talk to Grey Rat.
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
So, embers, buy them, seriously. Lightning urns, again, they scale with faith. You're going to take these over fire bombs any day of the week in the future. Pontiff Knife Curved Sword, pretty good sword. I'm quite fond of it. Not that I've used it an awful lot, but I am quite fond of it. The Pontiff Shield is nice. I have to admit, the Pontiff Shield is nice. It doesn't have 100% physical, which is kind of a disadvantage, but overall, it's a pretty decent piece of gear. And, yeah.
Goodbye.
And stay safe. Yes, I will. We're going to hand her the Paladin's Ash.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these are...
My theory on how this works, her being given ashes, is that it allows, with her being a the shrine handmaiden, she has the ability to reach into essentially the timeline of the person whose ashes they are, allowing her to take items from them. But I think maybe after their death. It's interesting. It's something I'm quite interested in that aspect of things. What do we have? We don't have the goddamn motherfucker. That sucks. That really sucks. We'll probably be getting this in the future. Let's see, what do we have? Halberd, no. Undead Hunter's Charms, no. We don't have access.
Ashen One, B.
We do not yet have access to, I'm trying to think of the word. To Titanite Shards in there, which is a shame, but we'll do what we can. Hello.
Oh, Champion, do you wish to hear it?
Yes, I'm going to give you the Braille Divine Tome of Karim.
Oh, you've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
What do we have? We have medium heal. We have force. Force is cool. I think it's more useful for PvP, to be honest, for blowing people off of cliffs and what have you. This particular skill. This is kind of awesome. Essentially, you lose it gives you an extra life, in essence, which is really fucking useful later on. We will be getting it and we will be attuning it, just not yet.
Have a pleasant journey.
What way am I on? I have enough for 2 level ups of that of the Astora Greatsword. We might as well do that while we're here. We have souls.
Just wasn't neat.
So we need to reinforce our Estus flask. I think that's it. Do I really have... I really had 2. Where did I get 3 Estus flask shards from? I have no memory of getting them. I don't mind. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so we're going to reinforce the... Where is it? There it is. The Astora Greatsword. Now, do I have a lightning gem? I don't think I do. I don't, and I can't actually infuse it yet with lightning, which is a shame. But we'll get there. We will get there. Bye, Andre.
Be careful.
So if we replace it with that. Now, Astora Straight Sword, or Greatsword, essentially the same attack. The only thing about this is it is classed, I believe, as an Ultra Greatsword. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's an Ultra Greatsword. So it is more heavy on the old endurance. Whoa, yeah. But if you notice this, it has standard and thrust damage, which means this works with the Leo ring. Oh yes, the Leo ring. This is going to be badass. So yeah, I think we're going to leave it there for today because, like I said, I am not feeling the best. But I will be back as soon as I can with another session. Next, we're going after the Deacons of the Deep. Oh yeah. So yeah, see you in a bit. Hey folks, and welcome back to the Road to the Ringed City. Why are we in Farron Keep? Well, okay, when I finished the last session I had said we were going to go into the Cathedral. Actually we're not, because this is a faith character, this is a faith build, and one of her weapons is going to be one of these. Not sure which one yet, but one of these. And yeah, probably this one, to be honest. And I have nothing to use it with. Nothing at all. I think it's this way. Yeah. So I figure we'll do Farron Keep first, and then we'll move on with our lives, because, you know, why not? God damn it, I hate this area. Really, really hate this area. It's just such bullshit. Is that it? I heard something. I don't see it, but I heard it. So yeah, there's a couple of things we're going to need to get from here. We are going to need to get, I think it's the Sage's Coal, which is used for doing blessed buffs to weapons. We're also going to need to get our hands on the Sunlight Spear. I want to see what kind of damage this does. Not bad. Not bad. Whoa. God damn. Nice damage on the thrust. Okay, this was worth it. Very, very slow to attack with, though, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is one of the areas in the game that I get lost in continuously. And when I say continuously, I mean continuously. It is an area that I find so difficult to navigate through. We are going to go up there in a second. First of all, I want to pick up all the bits and pieces. You prick. Oh yeah. I'd like to point out again that this is only at +2. It does, this weapon does serious fucking damage, like really, really serious damage. And I'm one-handing it as well, which is so, you know, I'm not actually doing as much damage as I could be. Which is kind of impressive. I mean, it's impressive that this weapon can do what it's doing. Oh yeah, 3 with 1 blow. Nice. Okay, onward. It's going to take a bit of getting used to this weapon because, actually that isn't the shield I wanted. There's one of those crest shields that does weapon arts. you. Telling you, frackin' poison. Hate poison. I hate poison in every Souls game. Because poison is point blank bullshit. I'm wondering, should I go the Great Shield route? Great Shield could be interesting for this build. Because, okay, I'm still doing the ducking, dodging, dipping, and diving. You know, dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. I'm still doing that, which is cool and all. But, it's not exactly where I want to be going with this character. I kind of like the idea of just standing there and taking it. Ooh. That's not intimidating at all. Okay. Try and remember if there's anything. Okay. Definitely a weapon that is more about the dodging. Definitely a weapon that's more about the dodging. And I am cool with that. I am absolutely down with that. Well, dodging or, you know, blocking. Okay. I'm after missing one of those. Yeah. I always go the wrong route in this, and I don't really know why. Okay, heal up. Target that motherfucker right there. Take it nice and easy, and we're gonna go charge! These are the ones that terrify me. Because their moveset is so unpredictable. They've no weapon. And, yeah, grade A pain in the ass. But fun. You know, for a given value of fun. I should also say I probably should be two-handing this if I'm going to be going for anything like historical accuracy, because it's a great sword. It's a big-ass weapon. My turn. Okay, just as well we're here actually, because there's a bonfire really close. And that bonfire is actually going to be the center of our spoke for moving around the rest of the area. It's basically where we'll explore from, apart from the flame that one of those that I've missed, the one on the right, because yeah, I miss that every single time. I can never remember where it actually is. It's very, very, very irritating. And there is an item I want to find here. I always have trouble finding it. I want to see if I can find it this turn. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through. Alright folks, it's time to go get ourselves a spell. Actually, it's time for us to get ourselves several spells, because there's also a spell book in this area. Do I have any? I don't. God damn it. Do I even have a black bomb? Nope. Well, that blows. I need to get in there because that's an Estus shard. At least I believe that's an Estus shard. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh no, it's an undead bone shard. That's actually just as good as an Estus shard, to be quite honest. Where do I go again from here? Well, I need to go up there. Climb, 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 climb. And up here, if you're doing offensive faith, which we're doing, I think this is your first offensive spell that you can get in this, like, in the world, as opposed to buying it. It's also a place where you get another covenant, which is, well, let's be honest, that's always a good thing. We will go in there in a second. Actually, I should Estus up. Wow, that one was tough. And this gives us the Dreamseeker's Ash, which I think is the one that finally gives us access to Titanite shards. Does he look familiar? He should do. So yeah, kind of like, this reminds me of the Forest Hunter from Dark Souls 1. Okay, we're not finished just yet. We will rest here though. And I'm in two minds whether to go after the stray demon that's here, because while he is a fun fight, he's not a fight you absolutely have to do. So, maybe, maybe not. We shall see. We shall see. We'll see what way we are with consumables after we do the segment over here. So this is where you get Sunlight Spear. And this is going to be interesting because I've never really played offensive faith before. So I've no real idea of how... Oi. There we go. Large Titanite, great. That gets us up to Lightning Spear, nice. That will get us up to plus... I think that gets us to +4 actually, which is pretty decent. Dragon Crest Shield, is that the one? No, but it's useful for the next boss. For that stray demon if I choose to go after it. Okay, and a heavy gem. Great. Well, it's not that great really because we are going to be going more... Oh! Oh yeah. What damage do you do to these guys? 288? I'll take that. Yeah, this way. And I think with the Astora Greatsword, because it's an Ultra Great, the chaining heavy attacks is going to be a bit more important because, well, I just get the feeling it will be. To get that really high damage out quickly and reliably. But that's it. That's it for that area. We're done with them. We do need to go back to base, but first of all, think we're going to have a little chat with this big bastard over here. Not good at this fight, not going to lie. This one gives me trouble. It's going to give me double trouble now because I have no stamina regen. Oh! Oh, you fucker. And I'm dead. Okay. You have to excuse me. Spring has come early and there's a lot of pollen in the air. My throat is all gummed up, which is very, very annoying. But anyway. Okay, maybe going up against a boss with this straight out, not the best idea. Let's try it with the somewhat faster Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Of course, we're now not embered, but what you gonna do? It's all goodness. I do wonder, could you parry that guy? That could be interesting. And yes, I know I wasn't going to do side bosses, but in fairness, I'm here anyway, so I might as well kill this guy, get the extra souls, drive on through to the other side. You know, stuff like that. You want a good quick kill of this guy? Take out his legs. Okay. Well, that was actually pretty easy. And as you can see up here is a very reliable place to get the Great Axe. The only thing I will say about the Great Axe, and actually all great weapons, they have one major flaw, and that is if you miss the attack, you get staggered. So you better be damn sure you're going to hit if you're going to use it. I do love the view from this area. I just love this area. What am I doing? We actually want to go to the shrine. Wasting time, and the point of this is to move quickly. I need to remember that. I'm relying on you guys to remind me to move quickly. Okay, so we need to give the Dream Chaser's Ash.
Ashen one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport. Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world. More's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Please tell me. Yes, Titanite shards. Okay, so
Ashen one.
God, I really don't like her. She is creepy as hell. Okay, we've 4. We're at +2, so we need 2 more.
Ah. Ashen.
Okay.
That is what needs.
We are going to reinforce this to +2, and then we're going to go to +4. Okay, we're going to reinforce Estus. And that's it. That is it. Now, what do you have to say to me, Grey Rat?
Oh, and in one piece.
Nothing.
Goodbye.
Okay, so after we, I think after we kill High Lord Volnir, we'll get access to his next running off and doing shit thing. Actually, how are we doing comparably? Oh, that's nice. That is a nice boost. And bear in mind, this is going to be scaling with faith before too much longer, but we can't do it until we get to Irithel. That's a pain in the hole.
Welcome home, speak then.
I want to level
Very
up.
well, then touch take none.
How many do I need to get another achievement? More than I can get right now. Okay. Let's go strength.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Bye. And we need to attune a spell. Oh, I need faith 20. What's my faith now? Oh, that's a pain. 15, so 5 levels. Oh, that's fantastic. I forgot about that. That was kind of silly. We're done up there. Time to go back to the Keep ruins. We have one more of those flames to put out. Then we need to go fight the Undead Legion. For the record, I really enjoy fighting the Undead Legion. I don't like doing it solo, but I do love doing it as part of a badass team of motherfuckers, you know? And I am thinking that perhaps I should go back to... I should get a bow and go back and get that Blessed Shield from where we got Irina. Because right now this isn't doing us a whole lot of good. Nice shard. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. Do not care. Sunlight Talisman. How does that compare to my other talismans, I wonder? Okay, so the Saints one is A with faith, B with faith. And that's A with faith as well. These two are definitely better. I think it's going to come down to the weapon art, to be honest. Ain't a whole lot we can do about that. Can never remember where. Oh, I don't want to fight that guy. Although I could possibly dash past him and get access to... There's a spell book in this area that I want to get, because I want to show you where it is. But one of the problems is remembering where it is myself. Oh shit. That's bad. Nameless Night Set. Will we try and fight him? Why not? I've never actually beaten one of these guys. Hey, Mook. Ooh. Whoa! Guess I'm not going to beat him this time either. Imagine that. So yeah, it's I don't like fighting those guys. Given any choice, I'll completely and utterly cheese them any day of the week. You can cheese them by dropping them into that like brushing them against the fire. Okay, we need to travel back to here. I think the flame I'm missing is to the right, kind of like straight on to the right. I also need to go fight the Dark Wraith. Eesh, I don't like fighting Dark Wraiths. I don't like fighting them in any Souls game, but in this game they are just a pain. I think that's the one we're going for. I think. Iron Flesh. Those of you who like your pyromancies. Not a fan of pyromancy myself. By the way, basilisks, bastards. I don't know anyone who likes fighting basilisks. They're just horrible, horrible enemies to fight. Especially if they swarm you. I have to say though, the Stora's greatsword, pretty damn good for fighting basilisks. Pretty damn good. I'm kinda impressed, to be quite honest. I am kind of impressed. I did not expect the Stora's greatsword to be good for fighting basilisks. Although I have to admit, it's probably mostly good because it's got a great big swatting attack. Okay, time to heal a little. Yeah, I think we're in the right place. We are in the right place, hooray! By the way, you can do that a lot faster if you have a dagger. I don't, unfortunately, which is... Oh, you bastard! Come here, you son of a bitch. God damn it, I hate those things. Homeward Bones, which we will be using. Yeah. Rusted Gold Coins, which we will also be using because I have a helm in mind for this character. And finally, we are through Farron Keep, actually. Now, there are actually 3 bosses that the Hollowslayer Greatsword is designed for. One is Volnir, one is Deacons of the Deep, and the third, the Abyss Watchers. They're all undead, and they're all hollows. So, Hollowslayer Greatsword, the hint is in the name. So we will be using it for those because this is about getting through the story relatively quickly, but also finding it enjoyable. The Astora Greatsword is because, it, as far as I can remember, it gets an S scaling in Faith. You know, come on, how do you beat an S scaling in Faith? You don't. It's that simple. Okay, there we go. That's where we want to go, I think. Oh boy. Ah, fuck. Oh well. One of the reasons I ran back to right next to the bonfire was if I died, which I did, I can just pick up my souls and continue on. And we're going to, because we're going to go fight the Dark Wraith. Fighting the Dark Wraith is a really bad idea, but it's also a really necessary idea. I am going to swap over for the Hollowslayer Greatsword for this. I think Dark Wraiths count as... raised enemies, I think, which means the Hollowslayer Greatsword will do additional damage to them. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Oh, fuck this guy. I don't think Dark Raids go to stagger school. Do you? On the plus side, yeah, I think they do take additional damage from this, and I want to get in there. I want that Blessed Coal. Well, it's not the Blessed Coal. I can't think of the name of it. I think it's the Sage's Coal. But it's what allows me to do Blessed, and I think it's also what allows me to do lightning infusions, and I'm going to need to do lightning infusions. It's one of the core aspects of this build, is lightning. So, yeah. Fuck it, we're going in two-handed. These guys usually punish healing. Big time! Oh, the Dark Hand, huh? Is that what you're at? Is that what you're at? Yeah. And you're down. Back Red Eye Orb, thank you very much. This is, by the way, where you can farm those until you get an uncracked one, which you will get later. I really should check if there's anything in here, but anyway, Sage's Coal. That's it. Sage's Coal, that's what we want. And I think we're almost done for this area. There is that spellbook. I really, really suck at finding it, though. It's in a cave, and it's off to one side, and it's very difficult to find, and I just find it confusing as hell. But then again, I find this game confusing as hell, so big surprise. Wouldn't mind grabbing that while I'm here. Why not, after all? It's an item, and it's here. I think these are just Titanite shards. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Oh, purple moss clump. That would have been handy a few minutes ago. Actually, if there's one thing I like about this game is they did away with the farming for moss clumps. I don't think you can farm them. Ooh, great sword. See, I love straight swords, or great swords. I run into problems when I'm using ultra greats, because ultra greats have such a slower attack. And I am used to playing pretty fast characters, to be honest. I'm still not entirely sure where in the hell I'm going. See what I mean? So much easier. Okay. We might come back and look for that. I think in the meantime I'd rather just move on with my life and get on with the story. So, I'm gonna go through here. You, I need to empty out my inventory because I have fuck tons of crap, and I can actually use to get rid of the poison because we are done with poison for now. One of the things that gets me about this is, okay, there are great swords in history, and they're fucking ginormous. They just are absolutely fucking ginormous. Oh, come on. You do that right, they never attack you. Which is a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. I do find it quite telling as well that these creatures are always associated with shriving stones. Be right back. Never fails, does it? You're in the middle of doing something cool, you're really enjoying yourself, and someone calls and throws you completely off your game. Oh boy. I hate those things. Oh boy. Corvians. Not even once. But we're done with Farron Keep. I may go back at some stage and pick up any bits and pieces I missed. Quite a lot of bits and pieces, to be quite honest, because it's one of those areas. But before we do anything else, we are going to clear back here. It won't take us very long. And we get the few bits and pieces we're missing. Again, not all that many. Oh, holy shit. That was brutal. I like that. This is gonna be, ooh, curved sword. I like their curved sword a lot. I really like their curved sword. It's a great weapon. Really great weapon. Fuck you. Oh, crap. Suddenly it's all going so wrong. So wrong. Actually, what's really funny is I'm going to swap that out. I have to get used to this weapon. It's that simple. A couple of hours ago, my friend Sean put up an image with I can't remember the character's name. He's a Simpsons character, and it's holy warrior on a quest for goodness or righteousness or justice or something. That's a paladin. I love the paladin concept a lot, and it's actually definitely a concept that visions of friendship. It's definitely a concept that really fits in well with the Dark Souls concept, with the Dark Souls universe. I mean, it just fits in so well. Get in for the critical, and oh yeah! And you're dead. Tighten skills, which will be necessary in the future. Also, decent number of souls. We get a level up out of that. Going. Okay, so heal. I'm gonna drop down here, get the couple of bits and pieces that we've missed. actually isn't all that much, to be honest. Atonement and Hollow Gem. New Game Plus, Hollow Gem is your friend, definitely. No. No. Fuck that noise. Shrine Bonfire. You go to, I think, I've gone to New Game Plus Plus, and Hollow Gem is definitely beast. Ah, it's waifu. Hello.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Dark Moon loyalty. For the record, I'll be joining her covenant, which is absolutely no surprise to anyone who knows me, because I freaking love the Dark Moon covenant. Oh, we have the coal. We has the coal. We can give the coal. Hello.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he? Well, well. What's the undead legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the crystal sages had sided with Farron's abyss watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know. This coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
And that, I believe, gives us... Let's see. Okay, say we were to infuse this, it gives us access to Fire, Blessed, which is freaking awesome. Blessed basically does extra damage to undead. I think it also allows you to regain health, so I may put it on a parrying dagger or something similar. I should probably reinforce the fuck out of this. Now, I need what?
Pretty be careful.
How many do I need? I have 2 left, so I need 4. I need 10. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive. I'm just gonna bring it to +3 because, yeah, why not?
Ashen 1.
I wouldn't mind, but I'm gonna have so many freaking Titanite shards by the end of this.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
I need you to reinforce my mace all the way.
Pretty big.
Oh, wait, mate.
Oh, and
Now, I've already gotten one of these, I believe.
goodbye.
Goodbye. What I actually want are black bombs if they're available. I don't know who has them. Not you, apparently. Not going to use them, but we'll buy them anyway. Why not?
Be safe.
And that's all of our souls, which kind of sucks because I didn't even get a level up. What you going to do? Although I could use all of my hard souls, I suppose, and try and get some levels into faith, because I'm going to need them. Boy, am I going to need them. So let's go... Yeah, I'm not going to use it. Why not? Why not? 20,000 souls. Oh, that was worth it. And we're going to use you. 3,000. Seriously, 3,000 souls. That's it. God damn it, that was scanty, to say the least. Okay, let's get some faith.
Welcome. Very well. Then take.
1, 2, 3. 3. Okay,
Farewell, Ashen One.
goodbye. Kinda sucks that that's all we're gonna get, but it is what it is. Still can't attune a spell. No. It's Farron Keep perimeter. I can never remember the name of that one. Anyway, it is time to go and fight the Abyss Watchers. Admittedly, after we do a little bit more exploration. It's not going to take us very long, though. And then we are going to fight the Abyss Watchers. I reinforced the mace. Now, to my surprise, the mace is actually considered a knightly weapon. I had no idea. It was news to me entirely. So that's actually pretty cool. It is actually pretty cool that it is a knightly weapon. And not least because the mace in Catacombs is just beast. And skadoosh. My PC does not like this area. Not gonna lie, it freaking hates this area. It always lags to fuck in this area, and I don't really know why, but it does. This guy right here. We're going to get fairly close. A little bit closer. Skadoosh! And another part of the aspect of this playthrough is to actually show that you don't have to over level to actually be effective in this game. You can concentrate on leveling your gear and actually end up with something pretty special. Skadoosh! And we're going to replace you with the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, because this is one of the fights that I specifically got it for. Hopefully there's going to be a summons. Not going in there just yet. I may have to go back. I gotta go back, Marty. I gotta go back to the future. Yeah, Dark Wraiths really hate the Gru, and I don't really know why. I'm trying to figure it out. The only thing I can think of is that perhaps they represent opposing aspects when it comes to English. Is a language that I actually do speak. When it comes to the Abyss. Is that serious? Am I actually offline, I wonder? No, I'm online. Unrestricted. Oh. Wonderful! Of course. Oh, and here he comes. And I'm dead. And I so deserved that. Yeah, I kind of deserved that. Good fight, though. Bloody good fight. Of course, it now means that I've lost my Ember, but what else you gotta do? And it does show that I'm not playing offline, which is good. So, fuck it. We'll just bang our heads against a brick wall for a while. Why not? Where the hell are my souls? Because it's actually a decent number of souls. Fuck, that's actually a pretty decent... That is a decent number of souls. It's gonna suck if I lose those. So, yeah, I was talking about the mace a few minutes ago. So, The mace was almost certainly developed as a counter to chainmail, because chainmail is great for blunting sharp attacks, but it's not so good at stopping blunt force trauma. By not so good, I mean it's crap at stopping blunt force trauma. It's awful at it. And so, yeah. Oh, you bastard. Well, that was easy. Heal. Fuck it. Let's pop one and see. Well, that's not promising at all. Okay. Let's go to war. These guys are fascinating. I mean, they obviously share a Lord Soul between them. The idea that they continuously fight, even themselves, is it because they sense something of the abyss within themselves? Is that why they continuously attack and fight their own numbers? It's interesting. They're an interesting aspect of the game, and one that I would love to learn more about. Although their gear is actually kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Asshole. I do have the music switched on, don't I? I do. Whoa! Well, fuck me. And they immediately run for the door. Oh boy, this is going to be fun, isn't it? If you ever wonder what will make me quit Dark Souls, a rage quit. Yes. Yes! You'll do. You will do. Part of me kind of wishes that I had upgraded the Hollow Slayer Greatsword a bit more, but it's really not necessary. Alright, let's go to work. Please don't do something stupid and die. You know, please don't do something stupid, she says when doing something stupid. Just grab that. Okay, so you can farm here for wolf's blood. Wolf's sword grass stuff. I didn't know that. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Heal. And pass through. Target this fucker. Okay, that's one down. Holy shit, he really hammered them under. I'm kind of surprised. Pyromancers. When they're powerful, they're insanely good. I'm just not good at playing them. And probably it is a class that I should look at in the future, but yeah. I am in two minds whether to get the Fire Fades, which is the Game of the Year edition. It's a lot of money for a game that I already basically own. It's a lot of money. It's a big question mark. I don't know. I have to see what happens. Always comes down to money, doesn't it? Come on. Come on, you bastard. There isn't really any trick to fighting these guys other than try and co-op if you can co-op. Holy shit! If you can co-op, try and swap aggro. And that's that. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done. So, another boss down. Another area done. The Abyss Watchers, they're actually kind of fascinating, and it does make me wonder just how many of them are there actually. Visions of death, hell fucking yeah. Praise the victory, indeed. Yeah. And we're done with that for a while. So, yes, the mace. The mace was almost certainly developed, as I said, as a counter to chainmail. I should really rest at that bonfire, shouldn't I? Or should I go home and... Ooh, the lag. Wow. Actually, we're going to go back to the shrine. We're going to level up. We're going to get our 20 faith. And I'll be right back. Ah, phone calls. Okay.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then take no.
I want to touch the darkness within you. 1, 2. That's it.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Now, I do want another attunement slot, but I can do that in a different way. So, I'm going to go with that. Atonement. Attract more attention from foes. No, thank you. Okay, cool. Organized storage box. I do want to do this because I have a load of crap that I am never going to use. I'll hang on to those. I'm not going to use that. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Keep the crossbow. We're going to go back and get that shield. Really not going to use any of these. Right, so we have a job to do. We need to travel to Dilapidated Bridge. Yeah, that's the one we want to go to. We're going to go get ourselves a blessed shield, and a blessed shield is going to be a very useful thing right now. By the way, in this area, the undead settlement, there is a covenant. The basically mad people. Standard bolt, and we'll replace that with that. Yep, that'll work. There is a covenant there. I didn't do it because I went straight to the Great Hollow. So yeah. Nothing to be done about it. It is what it is. By the way, this is why you want a mace. Stagger, school. It just makes dealing with skeletons a piece of piss. Well, when you hit them. It just makes dealing with them so easy. I love it. And yeah, buddy. And you're dead. Easy. Oh, hello. Fuck you. Oh, you bastard. Okay, and heal. It's not this way, it's this way. And as far as I can remember, it's not 100% block, but it's very much in fitting with this character. Blessed red and white shield +1. And yeah, it's like 49%. It's crap in every way apart from the fact that it regenerates health. Also, it's a reasonably good parry shield. Okay, what was the last one I rested at? Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. We're going to go to the shrine. We might see if we can level this up a bit more. It's not going to be used constantly. It's basically going to be a swap out item. Like, I'll swap between that and... well, one of those. Either of them. Eventually, when I'm not stuck heavy rolling all the time. How many? Should buy another 2. Buy another 2 of these. 3.
Ashen 1.
Yeah.
Just wasn't he?
I need to I need to reinforce you. Now, I do need to decide which one of these I'm using.
Pretty be careful.
This is where things start to get kind of tough. So, Unfaltering Prayer temporarily increases poise while casting miracles, preventing enemy attacks from interrupting the prayer. Works while equipped in either hand. Cool. And then Gentle Prayer recovers HP for a period of time, albeit extremely slowly. Works while equipped in either hand. That has a better scaling. Gonna go with you. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh, I like that. Okay, you.
Just what?
What do I need to reinforce? That. I need Titanite shards.
Pretty.
God damn it. Do I have enough souls for 6? That is the question. I do. I do not have, however, I have an... oh, god damn it.
Ashen 1.
Yeah, whatever. Do I have any hard souls left? I have Soul of the Wolf Blood. Yeah, use it. And right now, there are people all over the internet wincing because I'm doing that.
Just what?
I'm going to reinforce you. I need 6 more to get to +3. Okay. I need 6 more.
Ashen 1.
Yeah, whatever.
Just good, wasn't he?
We are going to reinforce you to +3. Can I infuse that? No, but I can infuse a shield. Oh, I can infuse a shield. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we are going to infuse a...
Pretty.
Can I seriously not infuse that? Interesting. Well, I can still fast roll, so that is something. How many casts of that do I get? It's pretty fast cast speed as well. And I'm out of spells. Okay, so... oh boy. Do I want to put a... yes, let's get one... face point. Estus flask.
Just wasn't he?
I can't believe I'm doing that. Confirm. Yeah.
Pretty.
means we can get rid of you and replace you with... Oh, I haven't rested yet. That would be a problem. Okay, and we're going to travel. It's time to travel. It is time to go to the Abyss Watchers, and now we're going to skip a whole load of crap. There's a lot of upgrade materials in this area, but we're just gonna say fuck it, because I want to go fight Volnir. My aim is to get through this in about 12 hours total, so let's see if we can do that. Let's go to work. I really should have leveled up. That was so stupid. Wow, I done goofed. I should not have come in here like this, but fuck it. Goodbye. Oh, you bastard. And run, and jump, and smashy smashy. Bye. First thing is first, we're going to kick the shit out of this guy, because the next time that big old ball of death comes down, it's going to go smash, and I'm going to get another undead bone shard. Which is sweet. And we're going to go back up here for a reason. We need to go speak to Henri. Oh, that reminds me. Don't need you. I do, however, need you. And embers. Always need embers. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where these Carthus swordsmen, there's one up there. Hello. And if they drop something, that means they're actually dead. If they don't drop something, it means they're going to come back from the dead. This is a bad thing, and I should have used my brand new blessed shield. God. Oh well. And down here we will find... that's not right. That is not right. Should be an Henri of Astoria right there, and there isn't. So, I done goofed something or other. I don't know what I goofed, but I goofed something. Oh well, maybe he'll be at the bridge. If he's not at the bridge, then I'm on my own for Aldrich, and that's going to be really interesting, because I've never successfully beaten Aldrich solo. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. What's this say? Time for right, then revenge. Damn right, sir. Damn right. We need to get to that. Fuck you bastards. This guy's back because he's a respawning one. This guy is back because he's a respawning one. And this is why you want a mace. Because maces... Maces are badass. And we should start healing very slowly. Yeah, you can just about see it. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. There is a way through this without smashing. Oh god! Mistakes were made. Okay. Note to self, don't do that. It's silly. You'll pay for it. Now, unfortunately, this ring is zero use to us. It's the, yeah, Dex. Whoop-de fucking do. Does that work with just spells? Sorcerers, yeah. Boost miracles, we can take that. And this will give us a second attunement slot, but we don't need it right now. Oh! Don't do that. Look down before you walk. Oh, frack. I'm confused now. Where was I? Yeah, I went the wrong way entirely. Okay. Trap ahead. Yeah, you don't say. I never would have figured that out. Now, there's this bastard here. Seriously? That's all it does? 60 damage? Okay, but he's going to get back up on his feet, so we don't move past him. We just wait right here and we just go skadoosh. And now he's dead. Now, unfortunately, the Karthus rings do not have a strength variant, as far as I know. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. Now, I could just... Yeah, you're big and tough. Oh, hang on. No, you're not. You are weak. And he's dead. Excellent. Well worth doing it that way. It just means that you don't have to worry about fighting them in close confines, or, more importantly, fighting them like multiples at a time. 2 at a time, not a whole lot of fun. Hello. Large Titanite. Not going to be using that on the mace, because the mace is going no higher. This is it for the mace. The ridiculous part of this is all just so we can get our great sword actually leveled the way we want it to be, get it infused the way we want it infused. Because the historic greatsword with lightning is going to be freaking badass. Of course, the other weapon we're going for is going to be lightning weapon 2. How many of these do we have? 2.
Welcome, speak. Very
Level me
well.
up.
Then take no.
Level me up. I got 2 levels out of this. Okay. No. No. Endurance or vigor? Endurance. Yeah, we'll go with endurance because we are actually
Farewell, Ashen One.
kind of short on endurance for what we're doing. And I know that sounds crazy, but we actually are. Because I'm not using the Estus ring, or the Chloranthy ring, and because I'm not using the Grasscrest shield, I'm kind of permanently screwed for stamina. Right, let's move on. I had to stop and get a bite to eat. I was actually starting to feel a little bit sick from hunger. I love those guys. They're just freaking awesome. That's why they're freaking awesome. Oh, you bastard. Run, 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 run. And heal. Come on. No. Okay. Not one that respawns. Kukris, by the way, freaking awesome. I love kukris. They work the same way as any throwing knife, but they also cause bleed. You can really fuck some shit up with kukris. I mean, really, seriously fuck some shit up with kukris. Okay. Wait for it. There we go. Fire gem, just in case we wanted to make another fire weapon, which we may do in the future. I don't know. We'll see. We have to see what kind of damage is best for the DLC when it arrives. Bye! By the way, trap. Now I noticed a third. I thought there was a third. Maybe there isn't. Okay. I'm fine with that. If there isn't a third, I am absolutely fine with that. Gonna pop this. And we're going to do this. And... now, there's normally an invasion here if you're embered. Oh boy! Oh god, sorry, I fucking hate that guy. Ah well. Volnir, you definitely don't need to be embered for, and I'm going to show you why. But we're not quite finished down there just yet. There's a couple more things we're going to do. Hi guys. Bye guys. Praise the safe zone. Yes. Run down. Now I could fight Sorig. I'm not going to, because he's an asshole. Yeah, for what those souls are worth. Gonna fight this guy again. The joys. See, he's not gonna get a second shot. Just keep on whacking him, just like that. Get more kukris. There is an illusory wall here somewhere. I think. There it is, yes. Important illusory wall because it allows you to ignore, well, I won't say ignore, but sidestep certain fights, which is a good thing. Oi! Oi! Get over here. Holy shit! Assholes. Fucking hate these things. And yet, the most efficient way to deal with them is to charge strong attack. He's still alive, by the way. You think he's dead, you're in for a really bad time. Now he's dead. And while, yes, we have wasted some heals, that is actually fine. Absolutely fine. Come here, you. I love the way they glitch like that sometimes. And Titanite. Now the reason we've come here is not them. The reason we've come here is we're going to see that fucker there? The guy with the pointy hat? Yeah, we're going to deal with him. We're going to teach him why one does not fuck. The unkindled one. The unkindled one does something like this. Bye. And if you're feeling particularly nasty, you can also, you know, do that. Well, sometimes. Sometimes they cooperate, sometimes they don't. It's very sad when they don't. But killing that guy now means we don't have to worry about the rolling ball of, you know, fun and happiness. Also, for some reason, it contains a crab. I have no fracking idea. Okay. Oh, we missed something. Terrible. How absolutely terrible. We missed that object. We have to get it. I mean... Bye. I love doing that. Now, the real question is, do I want to do Izalith? I don't think I do, because Izalith is a pain in the frackin' hole. I absolutely hate Izalith. Yeah, we screwed up the Anri quest somehow. No idea how, but we screwed it up. Ah well. Never mind. Now, for anyone who hasn't played before, you hit this. First of all, you can gather a huge number of skeletons there. Hit that, it drops down, and this is a ladder that brings you down to Lost Izalith. I don't really recommend it. We're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. We are, however, going to need this. Actually, do you know something? We're going to do this because if we do this, even if we wear it on our backs, it gives us regen. Worth it. Completely worth it. Volnir, probably one of the easiest bosses in the game. You can die quite a few times fighting him, though not for the reason you might expect. He's a gimmick fight, to put it simply, and he's a fun fight, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy the Volnir fight, but he is a gimmick fight, and there is a trick to fighting him quickly and successfully, and that is to always go for his right hand first. The right hand is the hand that can summon his sword. You do not want him to summon his sword. So the best thing you can possibly do is get in, take out that right hand, and then worry about the left hand. Left hand is not such a big deal. All you can do with that is slap people around a bit. The sword is big fucking trouble. And that, by the way, is a pyromancy tome. Come here, you. One down. Head left. Quick as you can. While he's stunned. And do it again. Run. Run, 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 run. That cloud is bad juju. Let him come. That's 2 down. We've 1 race left to go. Same thing again. Bad. This is what I meant about you can die a few times doing this. It's very easy to get hung up on basically the cloud of death that hovers underneath him. He's not a bad fight at all. Actually, in New Game Plus, I can usually do him in about 15 seconds. Because I will usually, not always, but usually in New Game Plus, I will usually actually English Becca. New Game Plus, I will usually have my Hollister Greatsword to +5. +5 New Game Plus, he's just dead, and that's it. Fucker doesn't have a chance. And as you can see, this is a frickin' boss weapon, and it doesn't do as much damage as a +3 mace. You want your +3 mace. You really want your +3 mace. Your +3 mace is your best friend. So, whee! Now I do need to get a blessed gem as soon as I can. Ugh, that's going to be a pain. On the plus side, we have a pyromancy, which means we can now finally give our pyromancer something. Great thing about this boss fight, you never, ever, ever lose your souls. However, you do have to go through that every time, and it's a pain. Run. Where is it? Get. No. That worked. Now. Right. Fast as we can. Have to say, this fight is an awful lot easier if you have a Clearanthy ring. So one of the biggest problems with this is stamina regen. Ooh, bad. Okay, rod. And don't worry too much about the skeletons. They're assholes, but they're far from your biggest problem. The biggest problem is this big ass skeleton right here. See? And I'm dead again. Yeah, this one can be a challenge. But as I said, it's a gimmick fight. It's ultimately not all that difficult. It's just gimmicky. If you're really fast, really, really fast, and I'm probably going to get plastered here. You can get through without that. You can actually cheese the whole path the way through. It's not too hard. It's just a matter of timing more than anything else. You can completely ignore those 2 skeletons because really fuck them. Up and around and down and through. This is taking way more time, way more attempts than I expected it to. Not really altogether that surprising. I could upgrade this, I suppose. Although I was kind of half thinking of using Volnir's Holy Sword. It's a good weapon. Hey. Down to the left. You prick. Get back here. Come on. Break already. Rolled right into it. Come on, you. Don't care. Run over. Big hit. That's okay. And heal. Let him come. He's gonna get kind of pissy right now and probably chase after me. I would hope. Come on. Here come the skeletons. That's it. That is High Lord Volnir. It really... The main reason I had problems with it is I haven't spent a lot of time fighting this boss in the last while. It doesn't take very long to get through the game, and generally speaking, as I said, I normally upgrade my Holoslayer Greatsword a lot more than this. I also usually come here after the Cathedral of the Deep, and because of that, I can usually get it to +3 by this stage. So, you know. And yes, this is Racing Driver's Excuses. I am quite aware of that. And now we're to Irithel, which means we have to fight the beast. Oh boy, the beast. But I will get to show you something really cool, and one of the reasons I believe that Vort may actually be smoke. Whoa, 10 frames per second, what the frack? 16, 31. We're not going to rest there. Oof, back to 14, back, okay. My computer, seriously, it's doing all sorts of weird shit lately, and that's one of them. Random lag spikes. Nothing like it. And up, and... the word you're looking for is... holy fuck. Hyphenated, obviously. So, we are done with you for now. We're going to need you. We're going to light this. We're going to go back to the bonfire at the shrine. We're going to do some leveling. And then we're going to call it a day for me. I think there's still about an hour of playtime left in this episode, so we'll certainly get the lightning gem. Actually, maybe I should just go and get the lightning. It's a tough one. Where is he? Anyone of interest? Ooh, there's Morn. Prick.
I know you. Been some time since we met in person. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here. This place is couldn't hope for better.
I really hate that guy. And if I'm given the opportunity, I'm going to really look forward to killing him. Actually, I wanted to see... Next one. This one. Top.
Aha, that return.
Yes, I did. This is Volnir's greatsword. As you can see, it scales okay with strength, terribly with dexterity, and not all that great with faith either. Which is kind of a problem. However, it does have Wrath of the Gods. Thrust weapon into the earth to emit powerful shockwave. The wrath of those swallowed by the abyss is a thing to be wary of indeed. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
No.
We won't necessarily use it, but it's nice to have. Can I fast roll if I'm using this? Probably not. Oh, I can. Interesting. Okay. Considering we're pretty much going to have to two-hand this. Okay, you. Oh, hang on. I have ashes.
Oh, how gracious. Let this... I only...
She basically says the same thing over and over and over again. So, I think that gives us access to the blooming purple moss, which is great for dealing with toxic. Tower key. We should probably do that. Although we'll hang on to do that for a while because reasons. B. That's B and B.
Ashen one.
Go fuck yourself. Okay, we have a pyromancy.
Ah, there. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own. Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
Now, we can give him the tome.
I'm afraid I cannot accept that this pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this. Do not be gone for long.
Yeah, whatever. So, that should tell you a few things about that pyromancy. Mostly it should tell you, oh, hang on, there's another person who teaches pyromancy. That's number one. Number two, it should also tell you that those pyromancies are based on the abyss itself, or more to the point, actually harnessing the dark soul.
Oh, hello, your hand in one piece.
You got anything that would be nice? No, I don't need
Goodbye.
embers right now. I will eventually need embers, just not right this second. Level me up.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take none.
No.
Souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity.
I can get 2 levels.
Elucidated by fire,
Okay, we'll get that to 100.
within
And we'll up.
retreating to a
Yeah,
darkness
that'll do
beyond
nicely.
the reach of flame. Farewell, Ashen One.
I would very much like to... hang on, how many souls do I need for the next level? 10, 800. That's not what I want. That'll do.
Welcome, speak.
I'd like to hit
Very well, then take-
a soft cap of 20 on my strength before I start pouring everything into faith.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I may have to look up where I find a blessed gem, because I'm actually not entirely sure. I think that's to +3, I want to say. Probably +4, actually. It's actually there. I can just look at it. +4. Okay. Irithyll Valley. I would love to get Cirrus's quest continued on a little bit further. So if we can do that, because it gives us access to a great weapon and one of my primary weapons for this build. A little bit further on. I'm not entirely sure you have to do her quest line, but I think it's probably a good idea to do it anyway. Oh, I hate this fucker. Okay, so we're going to take it nice and easy. Ooh! Yeah. Well, that went well. You know something? I am actually going to call it a day here for this recording session. There's probably going to be one more session in this episode, so you at least won't have to wait for very long. But I think I actually need to take a break. Anyway, back in a few. Okay, another recording session, another day. It's 9 in the freaking morning. Why am I up at 9 in the freaking morning? Yeah, let's do this thing. It occurred to me. Seriously? Never mind. Wow. That went marvelously, don't you think? Oh boy, I really need to bump up my output when it comes to those spells. Although I do know that I did some looking up about the Sunlight Spear. Apparently you lose almost half of the damage if you don't use it within melee range. Yeah, that kind of sucks. First thing in the morning. Time for some delicious fake Red Bull. It's not even worth picking up those souls. Fuck you, prick. Alright, Amanda, you need to focus. Focus, damn it. You're supposed to be showing your prowess in this video. Hollow Slayer Greatsword. I really am struggling with this weapon. And I know it's for the same reason that I struggled with the standard Greatswords in my very first playthrough of this game. Exact same reason. And that is that it's a slow attack weapon. So are the Greatswords. They're just not quite as slow. Just because it annoys me when I see that. And ooh! Right then. And right now there are people watching this going, this creature is so easy to fight, you just do this, this, and this. For some reason, giant dogs are my Achilles heel in all Souls games. Whether it's Sif, the Grave Warden's dog, or these motherfuckers. Because holy crap, do I find them hard. You. And boom. Wow. Just wow. And then some more wow. And a little bit more wow. Actually, now that I think about it, fire could work. Also be faster and I get more hits in. Let's try that. Boom. And actually that is not helping us right now, so let us swap it for... that'll do. Fuck it. Come on. There we go. You know, the worst part is you have to fight this fucker. Yeah, you have no choice. You have to fight him because, reasons. Of course, the real killer with this is... Oh, crap. I have to beat the Deacons of the Deep before I can go into Iratal. Oh, god damn it. That sucks. I just remembered I have to get the, I think it's not the peculiar doll, but it's a doll. Alright, screw this. We're going to the Cathedral of Deep. Fuck this noise. Screw it. Out the window. Forget it. We'll come back. Apart from anything else, we'll be stronger. Why do I have so much problems with this guy? And actually all wolf class enemies in this game. Because I do. Continuously. Unending problems. Okay, we're going to go travel to... No. Yeah. That'll work. Hopefully. I wouldn't mind, but I really... There are some lore implications in this area that I really want to explore. Now, as you know, I'm not a lore person as such. I have my own beliefs and my own theories about this game, but I'm not a hardcore lore person. But when it comes to the dancer...
Merciful goddess, mother, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
Yeah. Yes, Slave Knight Gale, very sad guy. I mean, he's an asshole, but he's very, very sad, you know. Ooh, we fat rolling. That's okay, we'll live with it. Hello. Well, actually, do I want to? That's the question. That is a question and a half, because there is a weapon there I very much want to use. Now, there's one thing that I haven't really spoken about, and that is my long-term goals for this character. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, that works. And yes, I'm building as close to an accurate knight as I can. But here's the thing. Okay, so I can one-hit them. Okay. I try to build as accurate a knight as I can, but there are many different eras of knights. I mean, it's not like there's just oh, and there were knights from the year. You know, there are many eras of knights, and some of the most interesting aren't even medieval. hello. For me, some of the most interesting knights are knights that aren't even considered knights. That honestly does make sense. Just bear with me. It does honestly make sense. In the Byzantine era, there were a group of soldiers called cataphracts, which were kind of the cultural descendants of the Order Equitus. I think I have that right. Basically, the lowest rank of nobility within ancient Byzantium. But cataphracts actually would be more akin to Greek hoplites in a way, in that they like their weapons would be things like the spada, the semi-spada, which you would recognize as just a stretched out gladius, or a slightly less refined oh yeah, holy shit, a slightly less refined short sword, straight sword I should say, and there are varying reports on what they actually used. I generally kind of go with the more primitive stuff that they reportedly used. Things like round swords. They were primarily horsemen, and they were a Roman attempt to copy the concept of the Persian Dagon, who were the Persian heavy cavalry of their era. And I do consider the Valor Heart to be... Oi, get back here, you little shit. Oh yeah, that worked. So, yeah, I have got this research, I just don't have my notes in front of me like I usually do, which is kind of disconcerting for me, because I'm so used to having notes. Fuck off! My turn. And this is why I wanted a blessed shield. If you look, my health is regenerating, and it's not regenerating at a bad rate either. I mean, that said, time to chug a lug, but yeah, I think that's actually a talisman. Yeah! Smash! Crash! Burn! Soul of the Corpse, yes, and Saintry Belvine. Now, Saintry Belvine is a sacred chime, just like this. I don't really see the benefit of it. I really don't. Sacred shrine for casting miracles of the gods, a belvine cut from a small saint tree that has been meticulously tended to. Saint tree belvines are customary in the far north and allow faster casting than ordinary sacred chimes. So it's about speed. It's about casting speed more than anything else. We might level it up and see what it can do. I mean, this is my attempt at exploring what it can do. So yeah, we are probably going to be running with the Valor Heart for our main weapon when we go into the second DLC. Come on, you. Oh! Bad. Oh, get up and hit him. Just hit him! Okay, so to say Gale. I think that brings us up to 3, I want to say. Yeah, 3. Okay, so we have enough to definitely level up one boss weapon twice. So that's something. But yeah, I think the Valor Heart was going to be one of our primaries. It actually has the feel I'm going for. Apart from anything else, it has the feel for the Paladin concept I'm running on. This is one of those games where, yeah, you can try and make something as accurate as you like. It's not going to be entirely accurate no matter what. But I do want to go with this concept of recognizably a knight, as historically close to accurate as I can manage, and yet at the same time also being a reasonable attempt at a AD&D Paladin. Storage box, let's see. I'm not going to be using any of these, so we might as well get rid of those. We're not going to need that again. We're not going to need that again. At least I don't think so. Might need that. We're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. We will fuck about with them. I might as well dump anything we're not going to be using. We're not going to use that. We might use that. We're not going to use the mirror vest, even though it is actually probably my favorite set of armor in the game. Get rid of that. Nameless. Actually, you know something? We will keep out the knight armor, because why not? We don't need that. Don't need that, or that. I'm still using the cleric gloves. Fucking hell. Don't need any of... Keep those, keep those, keep those. Yep, all goodness. Right. Still fast roll. Yeah. Actually... Yeah, I have to say, the cleric gloves don't look bad with this character. They don't look right, but they don't look bad. Hello. Smashy, smashy. And we're just going to... Oh yeah. Now it's time to do the run to the Cathedral, which we will take at the run, because anything else is madness. Run. Get out of my frackin' way! Bye! I hate this area. I hate getting through here. It's just so freaking awkward. Not ideal, but it does the job. Okay. Forgot about him. Oh my god, we're gonna need a lot. And I mean a lot more stamina to use this weapon. Holy crap. 2 hits. And we're done. That is not healthy. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, not fucking great, but not bad. Okay, so we're gonna make our way down here. where our friendly neighborhood giant is going to bitch slap everything out of existence. Bone shard, very important item. It's going to let you heal a hell of a lot more efficiently. Hello. Goodbye. And young white branches, they seem like something you don't actually need, but they're actually quite useful. I was really surprised by how useful they are. Oh, hello. You gazing off into the... By the way, this particular mob, he's looking up there, which I think is meant to make you look up and see that, holy shit, look at that, there's a ladder up the outside of that tower. Hintity hint hint. But I think there's anything else here. There's the Warden Great Shield, or Warden Curse Ward Great Shield. That's the word I'm looking for. We're going to go down and we're going to open up this shortcut. Skadoosh. Not going to go down there because we don't need to just yet. Especially not when we have the Blessed Shield doing a bang-up job. Okay. Try and remember. I think there is a shard back here. No, rusted coins, which are actually going to be useful. No, really, they're going to be useful. Red bug pellets, and it's hi. Bye. Smash. You see that fucker up there? Give him one of those. Oh, you prick. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't like those. I really don't like them. Dazed bastards. Come on. Oh boy. Alrighty. Thrall Hood. I would have much preferred the Flamberge, but you know, what can you do? Okay. Gonna one guy here. This guy. Just have to outrun them. They will kill themselves. No problems, no worries. Now, I'd very much like to get to this next shortcut if we're going to do this at the run. Take some advice. Do this. Whoop. And up. And keep moving. You know that song? Don't Stop Moving? Yeah, don't stop moving. For anything, don't stop moving. Now. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. God damn it. Hey! You, fuckface. Oh! Bad! Bad! Right. Now we need to use that shortcut. And I am going to swap over to a faster weapon. Although... fuck off.
Merciful God.
Am I going to have to listen to that every goddamn time? Not going to need that again for a while. So... this is first shortcut. Run through, up, around, over, and up the staircase. Easy peasy. I figured the lightning spears are worth a try here. Also, I'll be able to move a little bit faster at least. You can probably cheese this whole area. I've never tried to, but I'm pretty sure you probably can. It's probably just a matter of being really smart. Okay, we're going to wait for that Grave Warden to walk away. Seriously, unless you're massively over leveled or you are running with a really fast weapon, they're genuinely not worth dealing with unless you absolutely have to. Okay, now we're going to cheese this the whole way, which is risky. No denying that. This is a risky strategy, but this guy is going to go that. Hello. Oh, you bastard. 30,000 souls gone. How? I took an arrow to the back of the skull. I love this area. You know what? Fuck it. This is Slave Knight Gale. He's a prick.
Wait. You've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an Ashen One. Oh, you don't know how long I've searched. Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are Ash... thank you. They of Ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it.
It's a trap. Yeah, I need to change those gloves.
And then the ashes were too.
Alright, dude. I am only going here to shut you the fuck up. I could probably do this area now and get the Valor Heart. I mean, it's a bitch to do lower level, but it is doable. Although the problem with that is using the Astora Greatsword. That's painful. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. We'll go back and talk to him when we're actually doing this part of the game. And we will be going through this at a fairly high speed. That said, it's one of the easiest to get Titanite slabs is in this area. So, in its own way, it's... Oh, crap, wrong place. In its own way, it's probably worth doing early, but whether I want to do it early or not is another question, because it's... It's a tough enough one to decide on. I really didn't mean to come here. Come on. I'm going to travel here. Yeah, there is a pretty easy to get... Actually, there's two easy to get slabs in Ariandel. There's one from an NPC and there's one that's just in the world. The one that's in the world is tricky unless you realise you have to kill an enemy to get a ladder. But, you know, that's just Dark Souls. And through. Fire! Crap, I always mistime that roll. If you drop and if you ever take a drop where your knees flex, if you roll just as you start to flex your knees, it takes less time to recover. Which is great, except I'm crap at timing that roll. You think he's mad? I think he's mad. I have to say, I really admire what they did with the climbing mechanic in this game. In Dark Souls 2, you can climb very quickly, but you use stamina. In this game, you can climb slightly faster if you take an active role in climbing, but it doesn't take any longer, if that makes sense. Or it doesn't take any stamina, which means when you get to the top, you're ready to kick ass and take numbers. Instead of hanging for like 10 or 15 seconds at the top of a ladder and waiting for your stamina to regain. It's kind of a pain. Bye. That didn't sound good. Fire! Ah! Jump. Press the jump button. Did I mention it's actually for me, extremely early, and I didn't sleep much last night, so I'm not at the top of my game. As evidenced by my trying to fight Pontiff Sullivan's Beast. And by the way, there's two beasts together in one area in that game, and yes, we are going to fight them. I don't know why, but we're going to. See? Like that. You recover faster and you can keep moving, which is very useful when you're trying to avoid getting ganked by something. I do rather like this armor, I have to say. It's nice. I really like the Lothric armor, but it's not the armor I want to finish with. I'm not entirely sure what the armor I want to finish with is, but I do know the helm. I definitely know the helm I want, because there's a particular helm that looks just fantastic. And it's less historically accurate, but it's, if anything, a little bit more AD&D. Actually, let's do a little bit of Fashion Souls. Nope. Looks wrong, and this is meant to be a shiny knight. She's a holy knight on a quest for justice. That's a paladin. Okay. Let's try this again. One more time. No. One more time without nearly running off of the edge of the world, which is a bad thing. Hi. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my god, this is going so badly. How much worse can this be? Which is probably a dangerous question, to be quite honest. On the plus side, he's gone. Tank. Ooh, hang on. I meant to say, over here, weapon I love. I love the Notch Whip. Actually, just... Oh, I can't use it. I don't have... Probably don't have the stamina, I want to say. Or dexterity, yeah. But it's... If you're fighting things that don't wear armor, it is fucking awesome. Ah, god damn it. Admittedly, while it is awesome, it's not fantastic, so what you gonna do? Really, I keep changing over to the chime. I really should use it. Because it's... You know, I got it for a reason. I did get it for a reason. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Ring City. It's like the culmination of this Dark Souls story. I don't believe for a second that Dark Souls is finished. It's too much. It's too good a moneymaker for FromSoft to actually say, yeah, that's the end of it. We're never, ever, ever doing another one. There's going to be another Dark Souls. But when I say there's going to be another Dark Souls, I expect more games that use the same mechanics and concepts, but with very different storytelling goals. So yeah, it's... I don't ever expect another Dark Souls in this world. Let's put it that way. Okay. Run. Run, 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 run. Swap over. Ooh. Okay. I want to see what my chime does against these guys. 116. That's... Oh boy. That is not bad, but I think that's including the burst damage for... Oh boy. No. Forgot about G. Ah. Fuck you, bastards! Oh, this is gone so wrong. Ah! God damn it. I do like this sword. It hits like a freight train. But God damn it, it's slow for areas like that. And that being so, because I do not want to spend the next 3 hours trying to get through that area, because I can't. Oh, a longsword. Look at that. Yeah, I do not want to spend the next 3 hours trying to get past that one area, so we're going to go with a slightly faster weapon. The funny thing is, it's only slightly. God damn it. I'm really struggling in this area. Well, I wouldn't be struggling at all if I hadn't made that fall, which of course now means that I'm going to fight my way through the whole frickin' area. But anyway. Yeah, you keep on walking, you. I love Grave Warden swords. I love them. They are just beastly. Sad part is I'm actually going to have to fight my way through there now. Because otherwise those souls are gone, and that is 2,300 souls. Hello. Ah, might not have to. And this is why I like the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. It is an absolute beast of a weapon. No and if, buts, or maybes. The Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Except no substitutes. I see you. Thrall-axe! I love the Thrall-axe. Thrall-axe is just bad fucking ass. Now where's the one that uses the halberd? Is he down here? Ah, there he is. That's better. That's much better. Heal. Bear in mind, there's multiples of these fuckers in there, and they is absolute bastards, but easily drawn. Seriously, if you're not going to be using a ranged weapon, buy some throwing knives. They're worth it. They make everything so much easier. Nice try. Okay, gonna come up behind, backstab, get him out of the way. Now there's two of these Grave Wardens. My advice: back up, let him do that move. Done. Actually, try and get them to do this move, because once they do it, they are wide open for multiple attacks. And if you've got a weapon with decent stagger, Warden Twin Blades. If you've got a weapon with decent stagger, you will stagger them, which is, I'm going to be honest here, it's just fucking fantastic. Warden Twin Blades are great weapons. Paired weapons wielded by Grave Wardens of the Cathedral Deep. The Grave Wardens of the Cathedral, who put down reincarnated corpses, wield weapons that cause profuse bleedings for loss of blood and body fluids is set to slow reanimation. They are fucking awesome. I love them. And on a dex build, it is very difficult to... Oh, you prick. Oh, you prick. Run! Am I dead? I did. I can't believe things. On a dex build, or actually even better, a refined build, the Twin Blades are just beastly. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just going to try and get to the next shortcut. I'm having real problems with this area. And then we will call it a day. And that will be the end of this recording session, because I think we're coming up to the 3-hour mark. I don't want to go beyond 3 hours. Apart from anything else, it takes 5 hours to render a 3-hour video. 5 hours, people. 5 frickin' hours. So, on the plus side, I have a brand new PS4. So I'm gonna chill out and play some Horizon Zero Dawn. I might even download Warframe for it, or perhaps Loadout. Something fun, anyway. I don't want anything to do with you, motherfucker. I just want to get my souls, get to the shortcut, and get on with my life. Now, actually, while I think of it, I should equip this. Because there are slimes in the next area, and as we all know, you deal with slimes the same way you deal with anything else in this game. Light the fucker on fire. Gonna kill these because I don't want to do the roof skip. Now. Ah, there he is. There's my old friend. Come on, you. And yep, trading blow for blow, and I am fine with that. Oh, hang on. Actually, you may need to go this way, now that I think about it. Purely for those motherfuckers there, because they are, again, bastards. Good place to farm thrall axes, though. Really good place to farm them. Okay, and we have to deal with the Grave Wardens again, but that's no problem, because, as I said, you fish for one particular move. Hello. Oi. Any move, actually, now that I think about it. And heal. Let's deal with this guy. Easily done. Now we're going to move pretty quick in this area. We're just going to let them self-immolate, because really, screw them and screw that noise. Other end of this platform, right up there, that is an ember. Don't bother. There are so much better ways to get an ember. Oi! And you can do it if you want to, but I really don't think it's worthwhile. I do want to get the Blessed Gem, though, and get this goddamn... I want to get a better shield with Blessed on it. And this is why you have one of these. They are very weak to fire damage. Those things on the walls, they puke acid that, first of all, causes toxic, and secondly, destroys your gear. Hello. You're only ever going to have to kill these guys once, but you can use them to farm for cleric gear. And next shortcut. This is something I really like about Dark Souls 3. They make a point of having areas where it's all about opening shortcuts rather than finding bonfires, which to me is definitely the way to go. I'm kind of hoping that this is where you'll put your feet on the road to the Ring City. I mean, we're already on the road to the Ring City, obviously, because, hello, what are we doing? We're on the road to the Ring City, but, now, how much... I have 4 of those. I can actually level up my... Yeah, I can level up my chime 1 more level. So we're going to travel to Firelink Shrine, level it up, hopefully get another level ourselves. We might come back then and try and kill the first giant using cleric spells, because I've never done that, and it could be interesting. I do have to say, I wish I could find another copy of the Sunlight Spear. Anyone here? Nope. Still can't figure out how we screwed up Henri, but not how I screwed up Henri.
Did what?
Nice. Now, I did say I was going to fuck around with this. This goes A to A, so okay. But that one drops from D and B. B, A. Yeah, we'll try it. Just, we have the materials, so we might as well. And large titanite is long-term not a problem. So, why not?
Prithee, be careful.
Prithee, kiss my arse. Crap. Yeah, use it. It's probably quite a lot. It's not 2,000, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Well, very...
Level me up. Okay. I don't want to do this, but we're going to need more vitality. We also need more endurance. This is tough. Go with more vitality. I need more carrying capacity.
Farewell, Ashen.
Because I really want to use a decent shield. I want to enchant that shield. And we're still fat rolling. God damn. Mother. If I do that, can I at least use night gauntlets? Yes, I can. Okay. Now, if I take that away and if I replace it with this and this with this, I can still fat roll or fast roll. Okay. Cast speed, not bad. That is a lot faster actually. That is visibly faster. Yeah. That is actually visibly faster. I don't have a lot of those actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, let's... I'm going to show a little bit of easy mode here. Because spell casting has been and ever shall be easy mode.
What?
We're going to a lot... do I have one? No. But I do have a bone shard. So, we're going to do that because... because I'm out of my frickin' mind. That's why. Because we're going to stand back and we're going to go... We're going to burn a undead bone shard first of all. That's +5. Okay. We're going to travel back to the cleansing chapel. We're going to go back up. And we're going to cheese the giant to death. Because fuck it, why not? Why the fuck not? Because it's fun. Life is good and... You know... Stuff. Plus it will be one giant out of the way, and the less I have to deal with giants, the better. Plus, generally speaking, you can get through this area fairly handily without that. So we're going to move back over to this greatsword. It was literally, I was having problems with the greatsword in those kind of confined spaces, so... Now, which one does more damage? This one. Oh! Oh, come on. Really? I'll say this. It's doing a nice bit of damage. Why is this not hitting? And that's the end of our playthrough for today. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. My head is not really in this today. But we've definitely learned that the Historia Greatsword, which is an Ultra Greatsword, is of limited utility when it comes to areas like this. The Lightning Spear, not so good if you're outside of melee range, because I dropped a lot of damage outside of melee range. Blessed Shield, awesome. But I want 100% physical protection, Blessed Shield, before I go any further. Yeah, all in all, not bad, not bad. So, back again tomorrow, and there will actually be 2 this weekend, because I'm recording this way in advance. Back in tomorrow with more of this. We're going to try and get... we're not going to try, we're going to get through base game and DLC 1 before the Ring City launches. Because that is what this is. This is the road to the Ring City. I hope you're enjoying it. Be good, and bye for now.